Hello, everybody, and welcome back to more Nanyang American Qualifier action. We're getting ready to round up the lower bracket final. It is Team Shazam versus Team FDL. We have made it to game number 3 of this best of 3. Whoever wins this game moves on to face Digital Chaos in the grand final. And the loser, well, they go home. And whoever wins in that grand final matchup will get that one spot to head off to compete at the Nanyang LAN, which I believe this year will be happening in China. So condolences to them. Joining me for the cast, though, I got Grant. Grant, welcome back. It's been an exciting series so far. I don't know, man. With the way things have been going, we saw Shazam, struggle a bit in game number 1 against FDL and their sweet teamwork, but in game number 2, Shazam were able to kind of pull it all together and really put FDL and their Drow Ranger in their place.
Yep, and there we go. The exact same first bans here. Does FDL just want to take the Beastmaster again? Oh, who knows? This is the exact same as last time, right? Yep, Shazam second pick on... Oh, but they're on the Dire this time.
Yes.
That is good. That is exactly what they wanted.
Yeah. I don't see any reason that they would not go Beastmaster here.
5 seconds.
Yeah, me then there we go, yeah. But
I'm a genius, you're a genius, we're Dota gods.
Geniuses. I feel like we just understand. I can't wait to see you guys at the Major, and by the Major I mean the TI9, when all the other casters have died.
The Galactic, if it will.
I honestly feel like other planets would probably be better at Dota than us.
Oh, for sure. You think American Dota's bad, though? Wait till you see Venus Dota. It's fucking terrible.
God. Yeah, the greenhouse effect really hits them.
Well, we'll see what the best options are now for Shazam. It looks like it could be a bit of a run back here from what we saw in the last game. They're going to get the Doom first, and will we see the Enchantress second for Mad? 3 games straight? Is Mad about that?
Oh, I bet he is. We've seen crazier. I still remember. I don't even remember what tournaments it is anymore. I just remember when on High Council Wizards and Priests when Mason played Invoker 9 games in a row.
Ooh.
5 seconds.
Yeah, it was quite the thing. But yeah, we see Invoker banned out all 3 games by FDL. They don't want to mess with MSS. Hero got nerfed a little, but Mojo Storm Stout has not. Ooh, and they value the Vengeful from Jason over the... And I mean, after last game I went down. They both had amazing games, Matt and Jason, but those swaps were just more game winning.
Maybe they just find extra value in it. I mean, I agree with you 1,000%. His performance on it definitely justifies why they want to get it early, but maybe a little extra early in the first phase because you are Dire Side after all. I guess you figure you take it. Otherwise, I don't know. Maybe FDL ban it at that point before you even have the option to get it for yourself or take it themselves. But again, the Witch Doctor going to be here for Stan King.
Yep. I want to say one thing. What you see. So we saw Shazam, when they were offered pick or side, they always took second pick, and until this time, and then they picked Dire instead. But so they got. It seems like Shazam got both what they wanted. I think they like second pick more, and now they get Dire.
Do you think it's because of the last pick? Because second pick gets last pick now. People love to get the last pick.
Yeah, because I think most of the games we've been seeing has been the mid heroes are almost always last pick, besides, I mean, the Drow and the Slarg last time, but it's always nice to have the last pick to counter the other team's everything.
When you get the lastest
pick,
of
the pick, that's when you get them.
That's when you really get them.
They start adding
that
up.
6th pick, like Void Boys, when you got that extra Void up there, that's the last pick for sure.
Oh, and you're just done for.
Shazam, though, they ban out the Death Prophet here in the second phase, something that I believe FDL pulled out in game number 1 in their matchup against Freedom, if I'm not mistaken. So
they looked good, yeah.
They looked real good with their push game.
CCC.
So we'll see. I mean, they could still always fall back and again get the DK if that's what they want to do, but still have options like the Puck, Queen of Pain, all still out there. Invoker, is he an Invoker player? The CC
Invoker's been banned.
10 seconds remaining.
But he
does he play
not,
it though? That was not the question.
I actually don't believe. I haven't seen him play it. I think he does, but I haven't seen him not like on the level of the other top stars, but maybe he does. I'll ask him sometime.
Well, Invoker was banned, Grant. I saw that. So
that's why am I even discussing him? God, I look stupid now. God, I'm a real dumbass.
We just hand it off to the other person.
You got me. I think we're all getting delirious. I think everyone is.
Well, when it takes 8 hours to do 2 best of 3s or 9 hours or whatever it's been, it's.
Those are the best.
Those are the best.
Well, that's when you love Dota.
I mean, it's the only reason we all do this. 'Cause we love the game.
We love it. We love it more than sometimes our parents even.
Sometimes our parents.
Sometimes because they kick you off the computer and you just hate them so
hate
much.
'em.
I mean, this was like 10 years ago, but I still hate them for it.
Did you ever have to like trick your parents? Like for me, during
Oh,
the big heat of
absolutely.
Diablo 2, like when people are fiending Diablo 2, like I know they always like, my mom gets up early to go to work, but she will check in to make sure I'm sleeping. Yeah, I fake fell asleep.
10
And then
seconds
she did the
remaining.
check, I'm up again. Back in for Diablo 2 for sure. Or Dota 1. They were both
5
the
seconds
2 games I was
remaining.
trading off between at the time.
Oh yeah, one time I faked sick for a whole week, and my parents, it was 5th grade, and my parents couldn't take any more time off. They're like, they locked the door, but I mean, my brother showed me how to use a screwdriver, so I just unscrewed the doorknob and got in and played Thursday and Friday. Yeah, my brother was, he's the one who got me into video games. Then we used to climb out the roof, because they figured that you'd climb out onto the roof, and we'd go through their window, we'd have to pop open the mesh. Man, we were terrible kids. I feel bad for my parents. Jesus, I'm remembering everything.
And then that would just transferred right into the game itself. And
Yep.
American Dota.
Go NA Dota. We were scrappy little guys.
And
this is a
now
long-last
TL5
ban here.
champions. They get rid of Death Prophet. The
There
DK
we
will
go.
go. That second
Dire
option. And
team
yeah,
pick.
Timbersaw. We've been seeing enough of him. And it looks like he'll get banned out this time. So what is left? What had been banned out second phase usually that has crept its way in here now that we might see pop up?
I don't know, but surprisingly the
10
Enchantress is still in it.
seconds
Shazam could pick it up after 2 ban phases.
If they,
5
yeah, you're right.
seconds
Enchantress is still there. If they want to go for that, both the Beastmaster and Doom are being held kind of captive in that first
Reserve time.
position where we don't know what role they're going to be in, because you still also have like Earth Spirit out there as a 4 position. If they want to move one of those two to the off lane, both teams can get the grab on that. Well, Shazam will. They'll make it clear
Radiant
now.
team
They're
pick.
doing Darkseer off lane, and this will be now a, 4 position Doom.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if effing Mad is a Earth Spirit player. I guess that is a SVG here, unfortunately. Not with us today, but Bragg's
10
Darkseer, man,
seconds remaining.
they lost that game, but he definitely had the play of the game. And there we go.
Dire
CCNC's
team.
favorite hero, the Puck.
Yeah, this is his
It
favorite
is.
hero.
This is his favorite. He loves Puck. The only time he's ever hated Puck was regional qualifiers when he got solo killed by Weeha's Syllabear against this Puck, and he got some flack for
10
that, but
seconds
it's his favorite
remaining.
hero, yeah.
All right. Well, I'm expecting big things here, and we'll see
5
what the
seconds
matchup could
remaining.
be here. We could see just the classic Fistful of Tangos matchup and a Queen of Pain maybe coming out here.
Reserve time.
But it is MSS, and I'm curious to see what he feels like could be his best go-to grab. And the benefit of grabbing that Puck, obviously with the DK being banned out, then don't have to worry about that. So
Yeah, like how you said, we'll see about MSS. Like he can't play co-op. Was that a slight jab
I mean, it's
at
MSS.
your friend there?
He can play everything. It's just a matter
No,
of has he
okay, let's
played it
check, dude.
recently? I don't know. Has he?
Actually, I haven't seen it.
Oh, we'll
No,
find
I don't
out.
think so. Yeah, my goodness,
Radiant
KotLGuy,
team
you made a dumb pick, but it paid off.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. No, that was. We are gonna see this is the the classic. If you had to pick a mid matchup, is Shadow Fiend versus Shadow Fiend, which I mean you can't play in a pro game, or Queen of Pain versus Quap.
Yeah.
And I guess if you want to go even earlier, the Dota one back when it was
Okay.
Radiant versus Dire, or what was
Yeah.
it, Sentinel versus Scourge. It was
Sentinel versus
so you could
Scourge.
only play if you were on Sentinel, you could only play Sentinel heroes, and it was always the
Reserve time.
Silencer versus the Lich or the Silencer versus the Clinks. And the Silencer was like the only mid hero for about a year almost, literally a whole year in the patch. Silencer was the only mid hero because there's no bans. You just
Yeah.
gotta pick from your Sentinel heroes.
I remember that just one of the general early metas of Dota was just, but the mid lane wasn't the solo. Like for the longest time, it was like solo
Yeah, it wasn't.
solo top, please. I mean, maybe it was just more of the pub mentality.
Because it was
at
the
the
safe
time.
lane. Yeah, it was always the
It's like
you
they
wanted
wanted to have the safe
lane
lane and they
solo,
wanted to
yeah.
be by themselves there.
Yeah,
It's
but
like-
I mean, the earliest Jolly Joker, who still plays
Oh!
something. We saw him on him. It was Jolly Joker versus like either Fear Darkness, who I mean, obviously is on EG. Those two probably played middle more than like Dendy versus whoever else in the CIS scene. Those guys.
You could
played
probably
middle a
still
lot.
check out some Jolly Joker like Pudge highlights. I'm sure on YouTube.
Oh yeah, Dota 1 Jolly Joker was insane. Same with Dota 1 Fear Darkness.
Anti-mage.
The name
Ooh.
VR Jolly Joker just like
Dire
Yeah,
embedded.
team
VR.
back.
VR. Oh man.
Anti-mage though.
Yep,
fourth
that's
pick.
a Biza hero. Biza and Aoi, they share anti-mage tips in their super secret Discord, so that doesn't actually happen, but it would be cool.
I mean, yeah, we can start that rumor if you want.
All right, sounds good. Yep, these two collude.
They collude, and they should.
They
both
collude
be
to
burned.
become better players.
That's just
Yeah.
not right.
Yeah, you should hide stuff from your friends. I know I don't know if you follow the fighting game scene. There was a big thing where top players were just only sharing with each other in the American scene, and then the Japanese scene was they just showed all their tech on YouTube and stuff.
Oh,
and of
yeah?
course, what's the better scene? The scene that doesn't hide stuff.
5 seconds.
It's kind of funny that way.
They have like those. They coach each other in between the matches. I knew. It's only like
No, they
all
do,
the
yeah.
top players are like all good friends too, like in that same clique. So they're always helping each other out. But yeah, it is funny how it's
Exactly.
different. Where the mentality here is, don't help each other. Just stick with your team and talk to no one, please.
Yep, exactly. And no, we haven't seen. Oh, wait, this is Jason's third. Jason always gets stuck with the same hero. I think in the last series they played, he only played Lion. Now he's only playing Venge, but whatever. If he gets the win, he gets the win. That's always the main mentality. You got to get that W.
He's definitely warmed up on the hero, so.
Yeah, exactly.
This will
He should
definitely
just
be his
get
best
better.
game.
This could be a rapier kind of game for him. At
He
this
might
point.
even get that Axe, so we'll see.
Ooh, the Ag's fourth Ethereal Blade. I don't know what that would do, why I said Ethereal Blade, but he could get it. There's a chance of him getting it.
We're looking for Shazam's potential last hero. It's going to be their support. I imagine the Mad hero here. I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe they hand Mad the Vengeful Spirit and they grab something else, but nonetheless, yeah, you already mentioned Mad, not a big Earth Spirit player. I've never seen him play the hero. It's one of the few heroes that I like to be critical on.
Yeah, I remember you loved that hero more
10
than
seconds remaining.
Slacks loves Omni Knight. I remember.
5 seconds.
So-
remaining.
I'm more like a Shadow Demon. I'm getting on the Shadow Demon
That's
bandwagon
right, yeah.
now.
The biggest thing is for this, it's funny, Shazam could still get the Enchantress, right? But now that it's the 5th pick, they're like, does FDL have a super secret strategy against it? Why are they not banning it against us? And you almost psych yourself out when it's... I mean, obviously you don't get it now. Sorry, I don't know what I was talking about. They need a hard carry. What do they get versus an AM and a Phoenix? As now, there's a lot of BKB lockdown and damage on FDL now.
10 seconds remaining.
And also needs to help with the egg here too. And
5 seconds.
Do you get another Slark? I mean, it's almost the same lineup as last game. There's a Puck now. No, a Sven, okay.
a mighty Sven here. All right, fair enough. So there's the 5 on the table right now. Who do we got for it? I mean, you have the convenient Doom that could help with the lockdown against AM a bit. But outside of that, again, a lot of the stun factor is just going to fall on Jason. I guess they do have Sven, but his stun is very easy to dodge.
I like how I think this is going to be a pretty honest mid matchup. Queen of Pain versus Puck, and I mean, you have a Vengeful and a Witch Doctor. Unless they both sit there, I think it's going to be a pretty just one-on-one. Not really. I mean, it's hard to gank a Puck early. It's hard to gank a Quap super early, unless her blinks on cooldown. It'll be interesting to see who actually comes out on top in that CS.
You have old school, new school, kind of there a bit. CC, the new young gun, and MSS, who's played for pretty much every team on the planet in every role. So, seeing this kind of classic mid matchup with hopefully not too much outside interference, I'm going to be very anxious to see who will perform and pull out the better numbers. So, we'll have to
Prepare for battle.
go. Early TP is going to be rotating in. Mad will be the one to operate the Doom, it looks like.
Oh, are they going to do the ward?
Are
Are they going to do the FDL ward?
Oh, they're heading up towards the
Looks
ancient
like
camp,
it.
It looks like. Yeah,
Yeah,
they are gonna go
the
right up in
FDL
there.
ward. All right. I guess it's not the FDL. I just always see him every game, and just too good of a ward not to place, I guess.
And it doesn't look like anyone from FDL have a sentry, at least for now. So there will be... Oh, no, they do. Stan King's got one. But Stan King
Hobbling
is
around.
hanging around here at the bottom of the lane. So I'm curious to see if they'll go up there and check it out. Or looks like for the meantime they'll just hang out here at the bottom lane. But let's do it. This is game number 3. Remember, winner of this moves on into the grand final to face off against the mighty Digital Chaos here. So,
Yeah, and I mean, obviously DC the favorite, but people don't realize Dota is a hot and cold game. All FDL or Shazam, they just have to feel hot just one day. I mean, we've seen it at LANs. EG loses 6 games one day, the next day they win 10. One hot day, and I mean, one of these teams could just beat DC. It'd be crazy, but
Yep, it was.
they want to fight for the right for it.
The last Nanyang where DC actually fell short Cloud9 at the time, were the team to kind of win, but Cloud9 were not able to make it.
And then DC with Ush. Yeah, I remember that now.
DC finagled their way into the tournament. Did not.
Suns fan, you. I don't know how you do it.
but somehow he does every freaking time. We'll have to
I
see
don't know.
if his powers are going to be necessary here or not. It's a lot of tournaments running at once, even when the land time does come around. Star Ladder, Summit, all happening pretty much at the same time. So, hope no one's sick of Dota, and I hope everyone loves Dota enough to crawl over their roof and through their window for it.
God bless. And I'm looking at Queen of Pain, her picture. How does she see what she's CSing? Her eyes are completely covered.
I don't know.
It's
If you
interesting,
ask
yeah.
AM the same question, you know.
Yeah, I mean, Illidan. Illidan has the fell energy. I don't want to get into Warcraft 3 lore, but I know how he sees.
Don't roll up your
Flop,
sleeves.
though.
It's fine. We're
Yeah,
fine,
that's
right?
it, you son of a gun.
But, yeah, this is already going to lead out to just be a pretty swift trade. CC's going to be able to get the creep wave right under his tower, but MSS has gotten at least a chunk of his own wave to work with here. Meanwhile, Brax will go right to the camp. He'll have that camp to work with. That ward that was planted was never taken away, so Franz is, you know, going to still have the camp, but he will be spotted when he does this kind of rotation play here, so.
The Phoenix, only level 1 Icarus type. Look at it. Fucking Matt just sees him, runs at him. Wait, he could. I mean, he has his Icarus type. He doesn't want to have to use it.
Just walks
Ooh.
and kills the bird and walks away. What a douche.
That works.
And now he goes for the other bird. Holding.
Wow,
Does
he
not
is
have the
donking
Infernal
him.
Blade. He went with the 1 level and Devour. Is still holding the 2nd point, it looks like. So, not looking to
That was
pull the
interesting.
trigger
He
yet.
could have put in a lot of work there, and now he's just going to health potion up.
All right, well, they'll pull off. Phoenix is going to be kept away from the lane, which was the sole purpose there, and we'll have to go back to the wave thereafter. MSS looking to make a
Oh, he's dead
commitment.
middle.
He's going for CC here. I think CC might know he's dead, but he's going to try for the Fairy Fire anyways. Does the dodge, but still gets dropped. Franz shows up, but it's a bit too late. MSS, well, if this was Fistful of Tangos, he just won the game. So.
He did. That was, like, he was already winning middle by, like, 300 experience somehow. MSS is, well, we called the honest matchup, and it was, and MSS just handled him. I guess the best way to put it.
We'll have to see if CC can recover and
Yeah,
at least
I
put
was-
the game back.
Yeah, I was watching it, and he used a phase shift while MSS was kind of in range, just to dodge like a ranged creep hit, and MSS immediately blinked forward when he saw that, because it means you're going to get a Shadow Strike as well as a level 1 Scream, just no matter what. He has nothing to dodge it. It was just super good play from MSS.
Can't make those kind of mistakes here, and he does another one, and we'll be hit up with a new Scream and a new Shadow Strike. But this time CC does have the creep advantage and is bopping him quite a bit with those right clicks, so MSS is not going to be able to move forward, but has now quickly pulled ahead by pretty much a half a level at this point, and in the CS game is pretty much matched up even. So why don't we go ahead and touch base elsewhere. It looks like Matt has found a home for himself here at the bottom lane, while Brax has been forced kind of away from the lane for now, went through the woods, could make a return now if he likes. He's about to get to level 4, already has a soul ring here.
And he
so
does.
We'll see. And he does, yeah. So, but can hand off the Iron Shield to Mad, and maybe they can do something with it. They have the Shockwave now, so we'll have to see. He's hunting for a Stand King here. He'll spawn him up.
He has boots. Stan King already has boots. If Stan King didn't have boots here, he's just dead. Thank goodness he already had them. Didn't just run around without them.
Times out the coconut to get 2 hits in. That's Stand for you.
Yeah, man, he gets the 16 gold from the little satyr.
That was worth for sure.
Oh, top lane Franz.
Franz getting dived on, and he does his own dive to make it away from trouble. TC pops out the war cry. Can't really make the chase. Now comes MJW, and there goes the God Ray. Spraying on through, right onto Jason's back. It's disgusting to look at, but it's doing work. The board's going to be coming out. We'll slow him down, and that will be a kill.
Yeah, a little bit of an overextension on. I think they wanted to time it so he got the dive off, but Vengeful stunned him midair. But instead, it just followed him all the way, and they just went a little too far for it.
And now Franz can just hang back in the lane. He's pretty low on life, and here comes the return of fun now. So Franz might have to be forced to step back. MJW will just kind of take reign in the lane instead, and we'll just see that normal rotation. Mad still hanging around this bottom lane. Now looking to make his move. Can they get the jump here? No.
Just wants to.
Just
There
wants
we
to-
go.
just
Got
wants to
him.
hit him with that blade. He got him. Good hit, man.
I mean, they really don't have that much lockdown for the AM. I mean, obviously they have Doom. Maybe, I mean, but the Orchids, if Quap even goes Orchids, I mean, obviously Bees will pick up a Manta later. And then you just have a few stuns from Sven and whatnot. I guess they have a little more lockdown than I thought.
Yeah, in the first series they had where Bisa was playing the AM in that game, the timing was just all out of whack in their favor where he had the Manta as the Orchid was like coming online for that Slark. But we'll have to see how it works out for this game. Right now they're making a jump for Mad. It looks like it's going to be a 3-on-1. Brax is showing up. Can he get there close enough for the help of the Surge? He certainly can. Mad does a nice little 180 and uses that Surge to make it back to the lane safely. And, well, nothing will come from this game.
Yeah, man, there's power of even just level 2 Scorcher. 20 HP regen a second. Not too bad. Oh, and he has the Satyr. 26 regen a second.
No big deal.
You're not going to pull him down. That's like one auto attack from somebody.
Yep. And with that, he owns this turf. He's just going to head aggressively in and he'll devour the other creep in the meantime. But we'll see where he takes his business. Touch base back with mid lane once again. MSS 27-8 to CC's 24-4. CC now level 6, while MSS has had 6 for about a half a level.
Oh, it's going to be something going on top.
There's the jump. MSS going for the rune. Shower Strike. Who's going to commit the ult first here? There's going to be the coil. CC tries to dodge and wait the Sonic Wave. MSS just throws it out. Tries to go where CC jumps, but is not going to be able to get it. But they are going to be able to get the Phoenix down. And Phoenix down. That was pretty funny. But nonetheless, CC does live, jumps across, and the only casualty will be the Phoenix.
Oh man, that looked like it was just gonna be a bloodbath, and it ends up poor Franz just dies. But
Yeah.
that was a sick dodge by CC and C, and then he knew he would die to the ult. He just ran away. He didn't even risk it. And MSS, he would have been a god if he hit it. Now he's kind of a scrub, but
Yeah.
he got the kill on Franz. So.
Yeah, he got the kill. He won the 1v1, so
Yep, he
Radiant's
takes him.
middle tower is under
But-
attack.
not really great for the debut of a Sonic Wave here. That will be on cooldown for about 100 seconds or so, and something that FDL are not going to have to worry about. They'll have the coil up at their ready to use well before that. So it's going to be a mini window of opportunity for FDL to look to get a lot done here. We'll have to see if that's going to be the case for them or not. How's Brax doing, man? He's 3rd in CS, so he's actually doing pretty damn nice. Not too different from what we saw in the last game. Seems pretty cookie cutter to just build up into your mech. And you know, is this one of those kind of games you get the mech and you decide to come together, or you know, do they have the time to kind of hold off a bit? I mean, you're sporting the Sven, and you know, stacks are yet to be made.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Now that Sven used to be max stun, maybe get Tread's blink. Now it's Helmet Dominator first, max cleave, and Sven doesn't come online until like 10, 15 minutes later. He's just not as active as he used to be with this build, and I mean, maybe that's what makes him viable is how quick he can farm. But they're going to go on MJW. He's looking pretty dead.
Yeah, he got stunned once, twice, and all the right click coming out from Matt on top of it. Easy takedown, and MJW will fall. And, well, good work here from Shazam to be able to get the one-punch knockout. We'll have to see for FDL on the other side of the globe here. No opportunity to make the go for Brax as their own response, but I don't know. We'll have to see.
Radiant's
It's
top tower is
Bisa who
under
continues
attack.
to farm up nicely. Again, we'll be going for the Vanguard build-up, courtesy of your new Abyssal. And
It's better for early game AM, a little worse for late game, but most games don't go super late anymore. But this is a game 3. Decider games usually seem to go longer than other games because the teams, I mean, you don't want to be eliminated. I sure wouldn't want to be.
yeah, they definitely play a lot more passive and do the whole, like, measure twice, cut once before they kind of take any approach to anything. So
Yeah, it's a good motto for life, I guess.
it is.
Unless you're measuring, like, what about if it was like the Wall of China? It's like the architect. He's like measuring 6 million miles. He's like, oh, I might have messed up. Time to remeasure the next 6 years.
Yeah.
Then maybe not. I don't know. You probably don't want to mess that
2
one up.
decades to get the right measurement for the Great Wall of China, I guess.
And then he accidentally put it down. The wind blew it away. Whoops.
And then by the time he's done, they have new technology that already came out to do the measuring from one side within a
And
minute.
Will Smith and his robots already have built it.
Just getting jiggy with it all over the place. It's real unfortunate.
Summertime for everyone.
Here, though, top lane, a rotation to make a go for Jason. He's fending off one little creep, but I was going to say, it looks like maybe FDL will just swarm onto him. This is a classic probably mugging in the happening here. Will we see the rotations come out? We have MSS with a TP and Sonic Wave ready to go.
Uh-oh.
Woo! Kaka! Just a dive in, casual dive in. Now the Sunray. No TPs yet. They're using the bird to scout out.
Radiant's bottom
And
tower
dead.
is under
And
attack.
dead. Okay, well, not very exciting. Well, that was exciting. That was a nice
Yeah, that
one.
one, he did not care. He's taking that. They didn't want any rotations. Didn't look like there was going to be any anyways. They would have TP'd way earlier if they wanted to.
Nonetheless,
I'm surprised they didn't.
No, they just didn't want to do anything about it. They left it as is. Mad still just kind of farming away. Looks like he is going to build up the Crimson Guard. Already got the Buckler there. Brax is like, I'm not really participating in any sort of team fight until I got something to bring to a team fight, like either a mech or at least some extra levels into a vacuum. So he's obviously just going to be off the menu. So I guess it's just not the best timing right now for Shazam. They have a quota to meet on the farm game, and they're going to keep with it here. And stacks are coming in, so TC will probably be heading that direction now.
Yeah, he's fine. He's got treads now. He can fight a little bit early if they want. They're going to get a free tower. They already used Glyph. No one can rotate now, so 2 free safe lane towers for each team going down just pretty easily. And there we go, the Veil of Discord on CCNC. He mixes it up, Veil or Blink, but obviously you clear waves 100 times quicker with Veil. It's a little bit better in team fights, and I mean, it benefits everyone. Blink benefits yourself. Veil benefits everyone.
He's just a team player is really what you're getting at right now.
He is. He's calm, cool, and collected. He's in game 3. Oh, Roar coming top.
Top lane for Mad. He finally makes that rotation to the top, but it will be into a Roar. And that Ray. Whoop, the dive about. Can't get him. And Franz. The Franz.
The Franz just sat there after the thing. He's like, well, I'm dead. All right. Well played.
That was a Charlie Brown moment right there for sure.
Yeah,
Kicked the ball, but it went 2 feet in front of him.
Oh, man. That was just good by Matt. I mean, he's obviously playing from Europe, but he got his Scorched Earth off before the Roar. He would have been dead for sure. But, you know, the 40 HP per second kept him alive enough, and all he had to do was stick and they get another turnaround kill on. Franz just seems to, he's just getting left behind every time. Top lane Rune right there.
Yeah.
He's just having a rough game after last.
Yeah, it's like a tough initiation process that he has to go through for his team, but we'll see how they can hold off. They anticipate MSS going in for the Rune, and the trap was a success here. Can they get the kill, though? I don't think so. MSS, long blink. It will snap the coil, but he's already long gone. And
level 1 Maldict
is only level 1, so it's unfortunate for FDL. 2 instances where they were going for the pick, and they're going to be unsuccessful.
Yep, and Brax, like you said, now he's flying out he has his mech now. If they want to do anything, but I think they're fine. They're winning 4-2. Brax is farming decently. Just let your team keep getting pick-off kills and keep farming. I think Shazam's fine with this late game farm. Even though they're against an AM, I mean, you look at the rest of their team. Sure, Puck is going to probably go his Yule's Dagon build, but I mean, that's the rest of your damage besides AM.
A roll through from Shazam. They're going to cross pass, and it's the Franz. This time he'll be able to get the Icarus dive off right away and repositions himself. Bisa obviously going to be seeing the trouble coming in, so we'll be able to blink away. And now backup on the way here. Sentry planted. We'll see the ward, but they actually haven't seen the ward yet. And they're going to continue to creep around. Bisa makes his jump in. They see him, though. There's the ward. 300 gold there for Bisa, but FDL still hoping to kind of, you know, take off on their launch pad in this game.
Uh-oh. CCNC is spotted middle. Don't act too quick. Oh, I get the creeps tagging me. I was like, don't act too, but you could bait him in. I was like, oh, they killed the creep wave. And it is going to be a Orchid's Queen of Pain. He's almost level 11 as well, so I mean, he can blow Puck up now. By Puck going the Veil, he dies, gets Orchided. He can't do anything. He dies to an ult. That's it.
They were close to getting Bisa there in the bottom lane. They were actually standing within 4 feet of him in the woods as well, and they even pinged right where he was. They went out, and unfortunately for Mad, without a blink or any way to kind of get closer, out of range of the Doom, Bisa will be able to blink away from trouble. Close, though. A kill like that would have definitely put Shazam in just a pretty damn confident position this game.
Yeah, especially the Sven. Guess we were wrong. He does go the Echo Saber.
Oh, bottom lane. Ball, Roar, and Stan King's dead. Brax, though, could be going down as a response and will be. Hands over his own life to get the Stan King.
It's a lot of gold, too. Look at that. 600 to Franz right there.
He's overdue.
He needed that. Top lane, they're going for Biza again, maybe, but the stun comes out.
Stun, follow-up stun from Jason. It's there. Probably not even needed. They burst him down so fast.
That was without that Queen of Pain ult.
Now, and this tower will be glyphed up, but it is certain to fall now.
Yeah, well, TC, I think he just goes Blink next, and they're looking like FDL last game, except they have a nice timing. Except they're not
mad
losing.
mid lane.
Radiant's top tower
Tosses them a death ward, but they'll be able to get him down. He will not get the Doom off. Try to get it off right there, but TC just TP's in and cracks the egg, makes an omelet, and poor Franz.
Poor Franz. You usually don't. Your egg doesn't usually die to one hero just hitting you, but Echo Saber, pretty nice counter right there, and
Pretty
now
good
he gets
item
the stack.
against the Phoenix, yeah. And
Look at this. He doesn't even need his ultimate. Usually you see ults needed, but he's good just killing the stacks.
Radiant's middle
he's
tower
got
is under
9,000
attack.
net worth right now. The next closest on the side of FDL is their Beastmaster, just a little over 6K. He's a full like luxury item ahead.
Oh wow, I'm surprised. MJW has a book 3 already at 15 minutes in this game. That's pretty impressive. I didn't even notice him farming.
Straight for the good book there, and it's nice to have, but we'll have to see what his team is going to be able to do with it, or unless he's going to go on his own adventure.
Yeah, AM has a Void Stone. I mean, obviously he's going for the Battle Fury next, but yeah, Vanguard Void Stone. I mean, Biza just can't fight. He has to farm, but you just continuously see Shazam just look. Even if Doom isn't dooming him, the scare of it, like, oh, I have to sit back. I can't farm.
Yeah. And I'm sure it's something Mad's going to be considering after he completes some of this utility. A Blink Dagger would just do him and his team so much.
Yeah, I think the build now is Shadowblade, isn't it?
Oh yeah, you could Shadowblade as well, of course. In fact, Shadowblade might even.
Oh
be
yeah,
better
he
overall
has
for
the
the
Shadow
team.
Amulet. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
getting the Shadowblade, and even if they consider getting the Silver Edge, might do them some good on this team. And you got
Dire's
like
bottom
the Beastmaster.
tower is under
I guess if you
attack.
need to get rid of the Spell Shield for whatever reason, you can always do that. But nonetheless, just the element of surprise to catch out that AM is very, very nice.
We gonna see anything, or are they gonna defend this tier 1 bottom? Looks like Beastmaster's already too scared. Doesn't want to waste his book 3 either, so damage the tower a little bit and run. TC has his blink now, so you have to be scared. I mean, I'm pretty sure he can solo kill. He can solo kill Franz. He can solo kill almost the entire team with Echo Saber ulti with a blink initiation. That's insane.
They would really need to be locking him down and just kiting him about. That's pressure on CC's puck and of course MJW to get a good setup with a roar here. And they might be trying to turn the corner here around the Roche pit and cut off TC as he's going for the Ancient camp. They don't have that vision, but they're just banking that they might be able to get close enough. This smoke pops, they're going to make that jump. But the smoke ain't popping. There's no one up here. TC is actually hanging with the creep wave and is just going to walk his way back on through. As he does this, Trouble's coming in. He'll blink back, and he's already gone. Lost opportunity and a lost smoke there for FDL.
Yeah, what a call out by he just immediately saw Franz blinked away, and are they gonna defend? They have Orchid on Quap now. Well, it's on check-in.
Looks like
oh yeah,
they
and look,
will.
she's sending it bottom
TPs
before
are
she even
just
TPs.
rolling in. The glyph is already out, and this is going to be it. I don't think FDL want to take this kind of a fight. Shazam certainly have what feels like more horsepower on their team to take any fight.
Yeah, that Sven is just yoked.
6-7K of net worth ahead of the other team at this moment. XP is about the same. FDL just need to kind of find their answer elsewhere.
And we see FDL as a team. They like 5-manning. They like getting together, doing that. And if that doesn't go right, I mean, MJW's gotten a few solo pickups. I think they just need to do that and let Bees it. Someone get Doom.
Yep, it's CC mid lane, and he's dead. Not even a mighty Sunray is going to provide nearly enough heal. Orchid, Doom, there's so much hate for the Fairy Dragon.
Yeah, and that's one of the best things about Shadowblade over Blink. You can just get right next to him. With Blink, you have to blink in and cast time, and I mean, obviously a puck's gonna phase shift it. With Shadowblade, you don't go out of invisibility until it's already casted.
Yep.
I'm assuming that's what happened. And they just get a free Roche now. Yeah, they're taking that quick, even without God Strength. Now they have God Strength, and it's dropping.
And while they do that, MSS was even trying to get them to mid-tier 1. Not able to finish it off, though, and it will be denied, but that's just the small in comparison to being able to take that fight, get that puck down, and take this Roche. So now the ball is well in the court of Shazam. And I don't know what Plan B is going to be here for FDL, and I can't help but feel like a lot of Plan B is going to be resting on the shoulders of this Bisa AM.
Yep. That's what it's looking like. They want to do some 4v5 fights. FDL does make some space, but the problem is he went Vanguard. on the AM, which means you kind of want to fight early. Uh-oh, they're ganking him. No Doom, though.
He's got to hit him with that Hellfire Blade, though. Boom!
Oh, man.
And Orchid and dead. Dead. MSS, maybe no Doom, but he is going to be there.
I forgot him.
With that Orchid, and they got that Sonic Wave, and that was plan B.
Yeah, I was concocting up some crazy. I'm like, if Doom does the mini stun Infernal Blade, Jason could run up and stun, and then I was like, oh, an Orchid. Oh, and now TC is just blow stick.
And bottom lane, they're going for Brax. FDL will be able to get at least one thing going their way as they take down the little Darkseer, but yeah, losing your AM and just a Witch Doctor that is going to be fed over to TC does not help your case whatsoever.
He has a BKB full. Wow, he is. This is farming. This is why you go the max cleave.
Yeah.
Cleared the stacks, cleared the creep. Oh, and CC bottom. He doesn't have ult though, so MSS might be in trouble.
Oh, wow, that Necro Book really burned him down hard. He'll have to retreat out. And it looks like he'll be safe, but
that'd have been a huge kill on MSS. Yeah, I thought they had him. He just like died in like 3 hits.
He's got a respectable bounty on top of his head. He's 4-0, and he's decently high on the network chart. So if they are able to get him, they would get a respectable rubber band coming their way. But Shazam are not making anything easy.
Excellent. Do you ever have a rubber band game going up?
Rubber band?
I mean, a rubber band gun.
Oh,
like when
no,
you grew
I
up,
didn't have.
those,
I wasn't cool enough for a rubber band gun.
You made the finger gun.
Yeah, and I still suck
me
at
too.
that.
Yeah, me too.
Somehow
I just flicked people with it.
Hit myself.
Oh, and CC, the Doom. I don't know if you run up hills. I mean, there's no sentry, but I wouldn't.
We tried, and CC was gone right away. But he's still chasing. Okay.
I think that was on TC. You saw Stan King place the ward and saw TC. He was in blink range to stun. I think if they just let Mad just Doom, they would have got him. But good play from Stan King.
Yeah, poor Stan King, though, is still pretty damn poor on ward duty here.
He's pulling the Jason from game 1.
Yep. Most of his team top lane here, while there's a bit of a skirmish. Looks like MJW got doomed up, but he made it to the high ground, and they'll kill him on the high ground, too. So.
Oh, that was a gem.
Oh.
Losing your first gem, and wow, MSS has it now.
This is looking to be one of the more one-sided games of today so far. Shazam obviously struggled a bit in game number 1. FDL did give him a run for their money in game number 2, but this time it seems to be all Shazam all day. We see this one too. Nice little snipe there will take out poor little Stan King.
I think Stan King's been, all 3 kills have been solo kills from TC, just blinking and killing poor guy.
Yeah, that's a bad feeling there. I mean, you feel worthless, but now you're also giving their biggest, best player. Yep. And Franz is going to be in that club too. My God. It's technically 2 hits because the Echo Saber, you know? It just like triggers on the first one, so you get the 2. And then that third one is just enough to finish off pretty much the majority of their team. TC's really just something else right now.
He is pulling it out from. He's just upgrading from TC to Tyler Cook to top carry in the matter of 3-game series.
Sending them all into that abyss of eternal suffering or whatever the hell it is.
But I don't see how that doesn't go down as like the greatest quote in Dota 2.
It is the greatest quote.
There's no way. Like people forget. Like luckily some people forget about it and you just say it like every 3 months and God bless it.
Needs to be a remake is the thing.
the dubstep remake.
Oh, here we go. A jump for MJW here. And MSS is easily going to be able to just right-click him down after setting things up.
Jason's in trouble.
Yeah, it looks like CC will be able to possibly get the scrap. No, he's got the wand, they got the mech, he's healed up, he's good. And in fact, CC could be the one to lose his life. Vacuum back, gets the Yules off. Nice little dodge of the Sonic Wave, and he blinks away. Okay, he gets a little chuckle there at the end. But,
Jason
Beastmaster.
got him.
Just, the book does enough work to take out Jason. I guess someone has to go.
Oh, man. These 5s, I feel bad. They're the only people dying pretty much right now. Well, I guess MJW just did, but we just keep seeing Stan King dead. And MJW is farm, though. Book 3 and a blinker. They can make the pickoffs, but they're still playing on the back foot because they know they have an AM sitting on the back burner. They want to get him roasting, but it takes a little bit. He almost has Manta, and that's when he can't be solo killed by the Quap super hard when she has ult.
It's a long roast for an AM. He's got quite the build-up to work with here. He's still trying to get just the Manta, it looks like. So We'll see what he does. He heads back to mid lane here. We're getting closer now. I was going to say to Roche territory, but we're actually way off from that. Did they already do it? Did they already have the Aegis?
Yeah.
They complete every game.
Yeah, MSS lost it, and he lost it to neutrals.
Oh, that's what everyone was
I didn't want to say it, you know, you want to make the players look good. No, he lost it on purpose. But he did lose it to neutrals.
Oh, well.
Oh, they're looking. Oh, they see CNC now. Whoa.
Jumps in. He just quickly takes out the wave. He hops up there. Can MSS get a good guess hit? Drops in. There's the scream, but CC's already on the way out, but they're making pursuit here. He's got the Yules. He'll have a blink right now. And he blinks out. He's good. Yeah, they're not catching this slippery little thing.
And that kind of gives away they have a ward up there now.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
There we go.
Fun there.
Okay, CC. Ah, doomed up. Mad shows himself now, but here comes the rest of FDL. Can they make a response for it? They try to go for Mad, but Jason also hiding in the woods there. Yeah, he's a little 5, but he did his job. He gets to swap out the save. The egg, though, comes out. TC makes a jump for Bisa, and oh my god, just elbow crushes him down into the ground. And Bisa is out for a minute.
Oh, and the vet.
Wow.
This is... Yeah, you were right. Most one side, that was sick plays. I thought they knew they had a ward up there, so they were both in the forest, so they couldn't see CCNC, but the ward spotted him out, and they just get the Doom and Jason again, man. I can't say enough. His swaps have been on point.
He's just like really the safety net for his team. Just constantly hanging back there. If someone falls out of place, he'll put them right back in and just gladly off himself if necessary.
And TC, 4-shot Biza. That's usually not what you want from your hard carry, just getting handled by the other hard carry that hard.
And
I just said hard like 6 times.
I mean, I'm hard hearing
Impressive.
it, so, you know.
Oh, 7.
Skull Basher, though, also now already in the repertoire for TC. Imagine when he's able to throw together the Abyssal. I mean, it's going to take a lot less than a couple of shots like it did that time. AM is really not going to be able to get away and get anywhere, but...
MSS quietly having a... MSS and TC quietly having perfect games. 804, 602. Look at 250 CS on TC at 27 minutes. I was about to do the math on how many creeps per minute, and then I decided against it.
That's good. The problem was that you called yourself out still and said it out loud.
Well, I mean, I've been doing the math in my head while you were calling me out, calling myself out. It's actually 7 creeps per minute.
Is
and
it
if
really,
I'm
or is
wrong,
that a fake
no,
number?
God, no, I don't know what the hell it is.
Okay. Because the number's actually, well, look at this. We have a gathering in mid lane, so we'll have to save that.
Yep, and gathering top lane. Gathering the Juggalos in bottom lane as well.
There's gatherings all over the place here. We got to make sure our cameras are on the action here. Would you say that Dota is probably the most complicated game to observe?
Oh, Biza. Sorry, Biza. I would say maybe.
I mean, it's not Rocket League. You know.
Yeah, it's not right. What would be a harder game? Maybe if like that. What was that game on PS3 that had like 1,000? You could play with 1,000 people. That one would be pretty tough.
What?
I bet.
Radiant's middle
It was like
tower
Mag,
is
I
under
think it was
attack.
called.
1,000 people.
Oh, yeah, and Roar up top. They're getting the tier 3 tower as well, tier 2. And
Mad's
wow,
down. Tower's going to go down. But MSS, huge damage on the Franz. With the help of the Orchid, they will get the finish. So no egg for you.
Dyer's top tower has fallen.
And that will be the end of it. Meanwhile, TC still hanging around the mid lane. Back up and above CC, though, still locked between 3, trying his best to just dance around with them. Eventually they'll get him. They'll take him down. TC will take down that tower, and he makes the jump for Bisa here. Can he get the damage done? No! Barely. Not going to be able to get the finish.
Oh no, Sand King, it's not worth it, Ron.
He's running. He's like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to drop the death ward. Literally
look
does
at him.
nothing to
He's
TC.
pushing their base solo. The rest of his team was top.
Thanks for the life.
And now they're here.
Let's go. Jumps in, inspired. Stand King, boom! Would only be fitting if TC was going to be getting that kill, but MSS going to snag it up, and now Max is exposed. They go in for it. That was a Mana Void, I think, or a Mosquito Bite, not too sure. Nonetheless, it was used, and the racks are still, well, in jeopardy.
This was not. I mean, obviously Shazam lost a teammate today pretty suddenly, and now they picked up one guy, and they seem to just get better over the games. We saw first game didn't look too hot for Mads Enchantress. Second game was Enchantress putting a ton of work. In this game, they're looking like a cogwheel that's turning on another cogwheel. Isn't that? There's a saying somewhere in there.
Yeah, there is.
Cogs turning like a buttery knife.
That was like 2 sayings just meshed together.
Well, 2's always better than
Apple
1.
a
You
day,
know that.
you know, it makes the cogs turn. So, well, here comes a darked up Mad we were just praising about. He's going to be the smoke detector, and CC walks right into the Doom, which then puts him right into a vacuum, into a wall, and now the fight can be split apart. FDL need to reevaluate their situation as MSS will make the dive in, gets the Orchid Silence on for Bisa, but no follow-up will be there. Meanwhile, TC just crushing on through, gets the swipe down at Stand King, as only fitting it could be for this game. And with that, FDL will reevaluate rushing in to contest Shazam and have to come off.
And in the middle of that, they just lost their chicken. I don't know where. I don't have my chicken hotkey reset.
Well, my hotkey for chicken is now on a hero because they just changed that. It used to be 2, you know, and now 2 goes to the number 2 hero, which is Puck in this game. So Valve just ruined it for me. I can't look at the story. I'm sorry.
God, I hate him. But oh no, TC. TC's like he was baiting out that blink. He knows he can blow him up. He really wants. I'm surprised Dyer's didn't do anything right there.
Yeah, they kind of just let that situation just fizzle out a bit. I mean, there's no egg to work with. Puck was out. There was a roar. I don't know if that's enough to scare him, but I guess they would feel more comfortable. And it is Game 3 after all, you know. Measure twice and such. You want to make sure that you go in at full firepower and that you can, I don't know, maybe be one and done. A lot of items that are just about to come up and together for Shazam that maybe they want to just grab for safety measures, like the Lincoln Sphere here on MSS. And, well, I don't know what TC plans on going for, but he's got 3k gold saved up for whatever it may be. Top lane, Mad. Careful, don't eat too much cleave damage, but...
Oh my, wait. TC has 3k and a full satanic on chicken. Huh.
Well, that's nice. Yeah,
he's pretty farmed.
He's pretty rich.
Yeah, well.
Good satanic, and, alright.
I just haven't. This is just perfect farming. Yeah, we have seen his farming potential.
Ooh, jump in top lane. They're looking to go for Mad here. Between CC and Bisa, can they get the finish? Yeah, they will. Puck will pick up that one. But the rest of Shazam are now heading their business down to the bottom lane. There'll be no Dream Coil to work with.
No Glyph either.
No Glyph. Void is up. Roar is up. Egg is good. That is all the FDL are going to have here.
That Aether Lens range on the Sunray. Like, TC wanted to scare him out and stop the Sunray. He's like, wow, he's really far back. Oh,
dead CC. He made a hard committed dive to catch him, and then TC turned it right back and around. Now the egg's going to be coming out. Will TC go for the egg?
Swap.
He can't. He's stunned up. Forced to BKB. Decides to go and just knock out Stan right away. Goes back, but the egg will crack. And, Brax eats a big mana void. Bisa wants him dead. Jason, though, with the swap back, repositions him, and they get the knockdown of Bisa. He's going to be forced to buy back if they want to stay alive in this one. They push on forward. They're trying to get a hold of Franz. Can they get the Franz? Yes, they can. MSS will blink in to get the finish. The Franz will hit the deck after hitting the jukebox, and they'll go back for the tier 3. TC jumps in. Abyssal stun on for MJW. He's out. The game is over. It's Shazam who will win in game number 3 and secure their spot to go up once again, like we see time and time again, Grant, against Digital Chaos in the grand final.
I mean, I remember when I wrote this article, I was just thinking, like, Complexity is going to start getting invited to events. It's going to be DC versus Shazam in every finals of every tournament. And, well, it has in every single tournament so far that they've played in. And it's going to be interesting. This will be the deciding one. They're 2-2 in matches, actually. It's quite surprisingly. But look at that scoreboard for MSS and TC. 14-0-4, 9-0-6. Pretty good games for them, I'd say.
Very good games. What do you think also about their recent edition of Mad? I mean, we've only got to see them through this 1-3 game series, but he's filling in for SDG.
He looked good.
You know?
We don't even know if this might just be a tryout too or something. They just had somebody, but I like I said, I mean, first game it felt like the drafting was a little off. The second and third game they got what they want done. Mad played more like SVG, just roamed around middle, top, got kills, and then this last game he got perfect dooms off on CCNC like 3 times, and I think they look good. Are they good enough to beat DC? Well, they're gonna have to kick it into 6th gear and hope. It's gonna be an uphill matchup when you just lose a player and you're going against probably the best team you're gonna be playing. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's going to be an awesome match to watch. We'll both be back tomorrow for that one. And if you guys want to catch it, you got to be back here again tomorrow at about the same time. I believe it's going to be happening at about 6 p.m. Pacific, which is 9 p.m. Eastern. For you, Grant. For everyone else, I don't know what the hell it is. You're going to have to figure it out with Google. But
Thanks, Google.
that will round things out for our American qualifier at that point. Again, props to FDL. This team certainly is just proved enough of their own worth that they should not be just an open qualifier team. As long as they sit together, I think that they would deserve any sort of, American qualifier position like a lot of these other teams that are still trying to take it to the next level. So with that, tomorrow we'll be back. It's going to be Shazam versus Digital Chaos. A best-of-5 winner goes to the Nanyang LAN final. Loser, well, they're going to have to go for the next qualifier. With that said, you can support Grant by checking him out on his Twitter at GrandGrant and his Twitch, where he very frequently casts a lot of American Dota. Catch him over on twitch.tv/GrandGrant, and myself, KotLGuy. Grant, any last words before we let you go and let everyone go?
No, just excited. Shazam vs. DC, the American dream. Not much more you can ask for,
Sounds good. We'll see you tomorrow, folks. Take care and check out the VODs on the Beyond Summit YouTube channel. See you later.